Welcome to a brand new video. Hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas, whatever you got up to. So yes then, we are back baby, that is right guys, we are back. The Christmas period is over and it is now time to kick on with yet another Premier League game week. That is right, today guys, your boys predicting Premier League game week 20, okay. There've been some great games over Christmas and we'll get into all that in this video. So, first video guys, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already. Without further ado, let's predict Premier League game week 20. First up, we have Luton Town versus Chelsea. That is right man, Luton Town with a fantastic win against their relegation rivals Sheffield United. That is right man, they won 3-2, fantastic result. Okay, they went 2-1 down, Luton did, but they got help by 2 own goals from Sheffield. But because of that, they now have 2 wins in the last 2 games, okay. They still sit in 18th place, which is relegation zone, but they're only 1 point away from getting out of that danger zone. So you know what? Rob Edwards has done a fantastic job at Luton Town, so congratulations to him right there. They're up against Chelsea guys, who beat Crystal Palace 2-1 by a last minute penalty. That is right man. Yeah, Chelsea now sit in 10th place. They bounced back from their loss against Wolves the week before. So you know what? Yeah, Chelsea just Chelsea man. You know what? I don't particularly like Chelsea, and I say it all the time. They sit in mid-table, and again, another poor season for Chelsea. But can Chelsea come back this week and win this one as well? No guys, you'd be shocked at this. I actually have Luton Town to beat Chelsea. That is right, I've got Luton Town guys to beat Chelsea 2-1. Next up, we have Aston Villa versus Burnley. That is right man, Villa went 2-0 up against Man United, okay, and they came out second half and got destroyed. They lost 3-2 at full time, okay, so they threw away a 2-0 lead. That's very unlike Aston Villa, okay. So yeah, because of that, they now sit in 3rd place, 3 points away from first. So you know what? That's a very poor loss considering they went 2-0 up against Man United. So yeah, will they bounce back this week? We shall find out. They're up against Burnley guys, who lost 2-0 to Liverpool, okay, during the Christmas break. They sit in 19th place, okay. They are actually 6 points away from getting to safety. So Burnley have a lot to do to even get out of the relegation zone. So Burnley need to pull together as a team right now. You know, just try and pick up the results. Say if you get a draw, if you get a win, it's better than losing. So Burnley need to sit down now. Company needs to figure something out because obviously time is running out. For them to be 6 points away from getting out of the relegation zone, it's a big ask, okay. And they're up against Villa, who lost to Man United, but they will want revenge this week. So I think this game will be quite a tight game, okay. That is why I've got this game to end as a Aston Villa win. That's why I've got Aston Villa to beat Burnley 1-0. Our next game is 14th versus 15. That's right, it is Crystal Palace versus Brentford, okay. So Palace lost 2-1 against Chelsea by a last minute penalty, okay, against Eze. Yeah, in their last 5 games though guys, it's not great for Crystal Palace at all. They have actually played 5, lost 3 and drew 2. So yeah, their recent form is not great, okay. And again, I do believe Palace in the transfer window need to look at a striker. Because they haven't really got a striker. Obviously they lost Zaha to Galatasaray at the start of the season and not really replaced him. And they need a goal scorer, guys. So they've got Edward, who's a sign from Celtic. He scores about 4 or 5 goals a season, but it's just not good enough. So Palace in the transfer window need to get a striker. They're their number 1 priority. A good goddamn striker. They're up against Brentford guys, who are also on a 4-game losing streak. Okay, that is why they lost 4-1 to Wolves yesterday. So yeah, so again, that's puts them 4 losses in a row and Brentford, man. I thought that break they had against Man City might do them some good, but yeah, Man City game got cancelled due to them being in the FIFA World Club. I thought that break might do them some good, but obviously a bit rusty from not playing for so long, so that is the reason why they lost 4-1 to Wolves, I believe so. No, but yeah, it's getting very close right now to Ivan Toney coming back for Brentford, okay, and that is a big boost. But will Ivan Toney stay at Brentford? I don't know. So you know what, Brentford are in trouble this season if they keep losing games like this, and that is why I've got this game to end as a draw. That is why both of these sides aren't on some good form right now, so that's why I've got this game, guys, to end as a draw. Next up we have Man City versus Sheffield United. That's right, Man City went 1-0 down to Everton yesterday and they came back to win 3-1. So yes, Pep went into the changing rooms at half time and had a go at his players, obviously because they came back to win 3-1. So yeah, they are still 6 points away from first, but you know what, they've got De Bruyne back soon and even Holland as well. So you know what, Man City will have a good second half to the season, trust me. They're up against Sheffield United, who lost to their relegation rivals, Luton Town, okay. So yeah, they lost 3-2 to Luton Town, and to lose against your relegation rivals, it sort of puts the icing on the cake, really. So yeah, Sheffield have a lot of work to do. Sheffield are 7 points away from getting out of the relegation zone. So Sheffield, man, it is looking more and more likely that they are relegated. But like I said, the Premier League is full of surprises, so we shall find out what happens. I do have this game as a very easy Man City win. That is why I've got Man City to beat Sheffield 3-0. Next up it is Wolves versus Everton. That is right, man. Wolves were a fantastic 4-1 win against Brentford. That puts them on a 2-game win streak. They sit in 11th place right now. You know what? Wolves are looking good, man. I thought when they lost Núñez, their star midfielder, to Man City, I thought, you know what, they could be in trouble this season. But since Gary O'Neill, I keep saying it, guys, as Gary O'Neill has come into the squad as manager, he has done an amazing job, okay. And yeah, Cunha, £44 million. You know, that's a record deal for them, okay. You know what? He's looking very good now. You know, he sets up the goals, he scores goals. Heung-min Chan, he's scoring goals. But the bad thing about that, though, guys, Heung-min Chan, okay, he's off to the AFCON Cup in Jan. So that means Wolves will miss him big time. They're up against Everton, guys, who lost 3-1 to Man City. Yes, they lost 3-1, but Everton, in recent form, have been in good form. So you know what, Everton will bounce back this week, and that is why I got this game to end as a very good draw. That is why I got this game, guys, to end as a 1-1 draw. Next up, we have Nottingham Forest versus Man United. That is right, man. Nottingham Forest have a fantastic 3-1 win against Newcastle, okay. That is a very good win indeed, okay. Nuno Santo has come to the squad and he has changed it up drastically, okay. Chris Wood is now starting games. Go listen to this. Chris Wood is scoring hat-tricks in 2024, man. You never thought this could see the day, guys. Chris Wood scoring another hat-trick in the Premier League. So yeah, so now Nuno Santo has changed it up quite a lot since he's been there, and he is starting Chris Wood, and Chris Wood is paying back that faith, okay. So you know what, great win against Newcastle, okay. And yeah, you know what, maybe this is what Forest needed, a bit of a change. We shall find out. They're up against Man United, guys, who went 2-0 down at half time to Aston Villa. Man United players were getting booed off at half time by their own fans, okay. So that maybe played a part in their 2-0 comeback. Your own fans booing you at half time, it's not a good look, really, is it? But they obviously took that into consideration and into their mindset, and they came out and beat Villa 3-2. So you know what, a fantastic win for Man United right there. I checked the score, 2-0 down. I thought, you know what, Man United are shocking this season, but they come back and they've got that win. Højlund has scored his first goal in the Premier League, guys, in 14 attempts. So maybe this is a start for his season. We shall find out. So just on that alone, I do have, yeah, great win for Nottingham Forest, but I do believe Man United will come out this week and win this game as well. That is why I got Man United to beat Forest 2-0. Next up, we have Fulham versus Arsenal. That is right, and Fulham lost 3-0 to Bournemouth, guys, at the weekend, okay, and yeah, that now puts them on a 3-game losing streak. It's funny enough though, guys, their main star striker, Raul Jimenez, got red carded, obviously, and he missed a 3-game ban, and obviously, since he's been missing, they have not scored many goals, okay, so maybe Raul Jimenez is playing a big part for Fulham, and that is why their goals have stopped coming, so maybe when they have him back, I think he's back for this game, to be fair. So if he's back for this game, that'd be a big boost, okay? So yeah, so since he's been missing, they have not scored many goals and they've lost 3 on the row. So you know what? They need to bounce back this week, okay? And they're up against Arsenal, who are playing tonight. So I don't know what the score is, guys, but Arsenal could sit top of the league by tonight. So we shall find out what happens. But yeah, Arsenal win the league this season. I hope they can. You know, someone different, guys. Because I'm getting fed up with Man City win the league every single year. So you know what? This game could be a good game, but this is a bad game for Fulham, considering they're on a 3-game losing streak. That is why I've got Arsenal to beat Fulham 2-0. Next up, we have Spurs versus Bournemouth, guys. Spurs are playing tonight as well against Brighton. So I don't know what the score is going to be. But they've just announced that Christian Romero is out injured for 5 weeks, and that is a big loss considering most of their defenders are out injured as well. So you know what? That's a big loss for them, and that might play a big part in their season. This game will be a very good game because Bournemouth, guys, have picked up 19 points in 7 games, okay? That is a very good. In the last 5 games, they've drew 1, won 4, okay? Bournemouth have truly turned it around this season, okay? And fair play to them, man. They brought in the new manager and he has done it, okay? He was on the verge of being sacked. Guys, but he has turned it around and they're sitting 12th place right now on a 19 points in 7 games, so fair play to Bournemouth right there. They did beat Fulham though 3-0, so very good result. This game will be a very good game. Because of that, I do have this game to end at a draw as well. I've got this game, guys, to end at a 2-2 draw. Next up, we have a very good game, guys. It's Liverpool versus Newcastle. That is right, Liverpool beat Burnley 2-0. They now sit top of the league and they are truly in that title race. So you know what? If you keep going, they will win the league. But like I say as well, Salah is also off to the AFCON Cup as well. So Salah will be missed truly, okay? So yeah, can that play a big role for Liverpool to not win the league this season? We shall find out, because Salah is a big part of that Liverpool squad, okay? And to lose him for the month, it's going to be tough. They're up against Newcastle, guys, who have lost 4 out of the last 5 games, okay? They lost 3-1 to Nottingham Forest, okay? And yeah, all these Newcastle fans saying, yeah, you know, all Newcastle are back, okay? Their season is basically finished. They can't win the league now. They're in the, they're the 8th place in the table. They're out of the Champions League. So to be fair, guys, it has turned out to be quite a poor season for Newcastle. But I'm sure they'll bounce back and get Europa League football. We shall find out. Not a very good season at all. We shall find out what happens. Because of Newcastle's losing streak, I do have this game as a Liverpool win. That as well. I've got Liverpool to beat Newcastle 3-1. Our last game of this weekend is West Ham versus Brighton. West Ham beat Man United 2-0. That puts them in 7th place in the table, okay? And you know what? They're having quite a good season in the Europa League. Last 16, they sit 7th in the table, okay? Jared Bowen is scoring goals for fun. I think they should sign another striker in Jan, but Jared Bowen is scoring goals for fun, and so is Kudas. So you know what? They might not even need a striker, but I believe they should come in for a striker. They're up against Brighton, guys. This game is very important for Brighton, because if Brighton win this game, they could go 8th or 7th, okay, due to goal difference. So this is a big game for Brighton. They can get into the top 7 if they win this game, okay? And yeah, man. Obviously, right now they've announced Mitoma is set to miss a spell due to injury. So that's a big loss for Brighton right there. So yeah, he's a very good player, Mitoma. But they're just not been to their standards. So yeah, you know what? Brighton will be okay this season. We'll see what happens, and I do have this game to end as a draw. That's right, guys. I've got this game to end as a 1-1 draw. And there we have it then, guys. That is my game week 20 predictions. If you did see the video, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already, and yeah, man, we are back with another Premier League weekend. So I'll see you guys next week for a brand new video. Some exciting games this week, and it's one to watch. Okay, so thank you for watching. Good, and good night.